Hi everybody. Ouch. Thank you so much for tuning in to watch my video again today. I really appreciate it for those of you who are taking the time to come and watch this video and hang out with me for a few minutes while I talk about my journey. Thank you. Welcome to my channel. On this channel, overall, I'm going to be sharing various videos and having conversations that have to do with just life, particularly stuff that impacts women. So right now, this series of videos that I'm doing has to do with my weight loss journey, but there are going to be other videos that have to do with, well, I know one of the other set of videos I'm going to be doing soon are videos that have to do with homeschooling, and that's because I homeschool, and lots of people in Jamaica have been asking me about, how do you homeschool? What is homeschooling? Why would you do that? How do your kids socialize, and so on. So I'm going to do a couple of videos about that pretty soon. But in the meantime, today I'm going to be giving my weight loss journey update. So last time I did a video, by the way, thank you to those people who watched that video. I got 60 views and I got like 8 new subscribers. Thank you so much, and thank you for your comments and your encouraging words. And I'm happy for those people who felt encouraged by those videos, by that video, and I hope and pray that your journey will go well as well, and I hope you'll continue to be encouraged and motivated, not just by me but by other persons. And if you have any questions, or a couple of people asked me some questions about what I do, if you have any other questions or anything else that you'd like me to talk about on a video, please feel free to leave that comment or question in the comment section, right? So so thank you for those persons who subscribed and those people who watched, and I'm glad that it has encouraged some people, and I am very happy and thankful for the encouraging words that I received. So my journey has been going very well. I'm very happy. I'm just so happy to be on this journey. I'm so happy that I have not given up. I'm so happy that there have just been so many things that have kept me motivated this time around. I'm looking forward to living that. Not looking forward because I'm already doing it, but I'm happy that I'm living a new life, a better life, a more healthy life. So the update in terms of my weight is that I have lost 2.8 pounds. So last time I was at 193.8. This morning when I weighed, I was at 191. And my waist has not really changed. So my waist was at 37.5 last time. It is now at 37, a little bit less than 37.5. So probably 37.3 or 37.25 or something like that. So basically that hasn't really changed. Well, there's a small change that tells me that yes, I'm making some progress. And lots of my pants are really much more comfortable than they used to be. And there's one that I now need to wear a belt with. So I'd call that progress. So what else? I did that. Okay, so what am I going to talk about today? So my quick note today is on the theme, 2 themes. Same theme. In Jamaica, we say every mickle make a muckle, and we also say one poker full basket. That means, if you're not from Jamaica, it means every little bit adds up to a big thing, right? So why is this important in the weight loss journey? It's important for what I'm thinking of right now, and what I've been thinking about for this week is it's important from a nutritional perspective. So even though you might not get every single thing right, don't negate the one correct decision that you can make. So for instance, if you had a breakfast that wasn't that healthy, but you have the option to have a proper balanced meal for lunch that's healthful and not greasy, or whatever it is the thing that you're trying to improve, do that. If it could be something as simple as maybe you're somebody who used to drink a lot of sweet drinks and now you're drinking water, it adds up, people. It adds up, and you will see results. It might take some time, but you're going to see it. So every little bit of effort that you make counts. When it comes down to exercise, it counts more than anything. if you can do 10 minutes of exercise, let's just say that you can't manage 30 minutes. Let's say your life is too busy or you feel too heavy. Maybe you really have on a lot of weight and it's just too much for you. 10 minutes. Let's say you can't go outside and run around somewhere because you really feel that heavy or you feel that embarrassed about your weight or whatever it is. Walk on the spot. Get up out your bed in the mornings and go straight in. Let's say you usually watch the news or listen to the news. Put on that news and walk straight through the news. Just walk on the spot, walk on the spot, walk on the spot. It's going to make a difference. And in terms of what the scale says, it makes a difference. One cocoa does full basket. For me, one of my greatest fears is losing a little bit of weight. So, the guidelines always say, it's healthy to lose 1 to 2 pounds per week. Of course, that depends on the size of the person. If the person is like 400 pounds, if you're carrying like 200 pounds of excess fat or 150 pounds of excess fat or whatever, really large people can lose in a short amount of time. And with very small dietary and lifestyle changes, they can lose 5 pounds a week sometimes. But when you're probably smaller and have less weight to lose, the amount of weight that you will lose per week might just be in the 1 to 2 pounds category. Right now, when I started this journey, I was at least 55 pounds overweight. And I have been losing, basically, if I work really hard, I'll lose 2 to 3 pounds, sometimes more than 3 pounds in a week. And usually 2 to 3 pounds. And that's nice. I like that. I enjoy it. It makes me feel very encouraged and very motivated, and I want to keep on doing what I'm doing in order to lose that weight. The reality is, and it is in the back of my head, is that what I'm doing is really good, but what I'm doing may result eventually in me losing 1 pound a week. Or maybe I'll be struggling to lose 1.5 pounds per week, and maybe I'll even have to work harder eventually to lose a pound per week. And that scares me. But what I do know, I thought about it this week, is that if over a 15-week period, just as an example, I'm able to lose a pound per week, that's 15 pounds. Why should I scoff at that? That's a lot of weight. That's a lot of weight to lose. And I'm telling myself that I should be encouraged and motivated by that anyway, even though it's not exactly what I want. Because one, my health is more important. The lifestyle change is more important. Sustainability is more important. And the weight loss over time is more important than a drastic weight loss suddenly. At the end of the day, what you want to be able to do is lose weight, even if it takes a long time to get to the healthy weight and the healthy shape and the distribution of fat and the lean body mass that you should have. Whatever amount of time it takes to do that in a healthy way is the amount of time that I should be willing to expend to do that. You don't want to overwork your body. You don't want to work out for 4 or 5 hours per day just because you're so desperate to lose weight. If you have other things to do in your life, that's not practical and it's not healthy. And you want to eat healthy and eat right, so that you have the energy to work out and to do whatever you have to do. And so if it means that doing that is going to result in me losing less pounds, then fine. But the important thing to note is that this is going to add up. 1 pound might not seem very important, but if you're willing to accept that consistent effort over a long period of time means that these single pounds, these half pounds and so on, they're going to add up, and you'll get long-term results. That's important, and that's what we need to look forward to. And so that is basically what I have to share today. And so that's it, I'm done.